Yeah, that was weird, guys. 5 minute stream 40 minutes ago. What the flip is that about? Huh. Yeah, what's up, Nova? Yeah, that was really weird, dude. I didn't even realize like I saw your message and I'm like, what's this guy talking about, dude? I went live. I went live. I'm live. And I went and looked and my OBS was just gone. Like I don't know what that was about. That was really weird. I hate computers sometimes, man. I really do. Yeah, it definitely crashed. It's just I don't know why. But I two tap that guy in the head. I'm just chilling. I'm not doing anything in particular. I'm just like they're running around and DMing people. My wife's at the grocery store, so I'm not doing a whole lot. Just waiting on her, and then we're gonna like slowly make our way to not, not our city, but another city, and go on like a long date day, basically. Date night-ish kind of thing. But yeah, man. How are you doing, Nova? Good to see you. Wait, Valentine's Day? Yeah. Heck yeah. Well, I mean, for me it's only 2:19. Uh so it's pretty early in the day still. I know, yeah. Yeah, because my wife's at the store and kids are knocked out. They're passed out. Oh, hello. One tap. So I'm just chilling out. What? Headshots. Brother, put the sniper rifle down. Just like my teammate ran sniper rifles into practice modes. It's just weird, bro. I used to do that when I was a teenager, though. Back in 1.6, running around with snipes. I'm so good. What was I about to say? I forgot what I was about to say. Oh, so I got a funny one for you. I probably won't actually do it. But because I can literally just adjust my settings if I want to, anytime I want to. Like Tens, for instance. Tens is a good example of someone who just doesn't give a crap about sensitivity. He literally switches every single stream, or multiple times a stream sometimes. He's a weird guy. But I saw this YouTube video where a coach, like a Valorant coach or something, was making a guy kind of like strafe around the bots and stuff, and he's like, look, I'm going to be honest with you. You can't control that sensitivity based on how you're tracking the head. Lower it. And then he's like, all right, that's too low. Raise it. There, right about there. So like this is a round where you should play Valorant for like the next month. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And so I asked around the Voltaic Discord. I was like, hey, do you guys know anyone that does something like this? I would be interested, even if I don't necessarily go with the advice. It would be interesting to see. Like, I would like to check out that service and, you know, see what that process looks like, just for the hell of it. And I got like a few responses, but they were like charging these crazy prices and stuff, and you know, I respect it. But again, I'm not going to pay money to have someone tell me, hey, based on what I'm seeing, do this sense or that sense. Unless it was like a reasonable price, but I can't really afford to do something like that. What video is it? That's a good question. That's a good question. Damn, what was that video? I don't know if I would be able to find it. Let's see. You see what stuff I watch. I like this pad a lot, by the way. It's a great mouse pad. I'm hooked on glass. I am so hooked on glass. I can't wait for the polarity to come in. That thing's gonna be sick. Yeah, I've been kind of bouncing back and forth lately, so I'm not sticking with one, but occasionally I'll be like knees deep into a Valorant session and I'll kind of just drop my sensitivity for like a couple games and then I'll go back to mine or I'll go to like a faster one just to goof around. Yeah, uh Voltaic suggested a few people and I could tell you exactly who that was actually really quick. Uh it was the first person was THRFPS. That was one guy. Another guy was J Lum, JLUM. I know a couple other people, but they were like, "Oh, you should contact those people." And they were really cool guys. I talked to them a little bit. They were really cool. I just don't know if I really want to. Like I said, I don't know if I want to drop that. Valorant coach, one-on-one coach's sensitivity. I don't know. There's probably no way that I can get this to pull up. Is this it? Because it's a guy.
Hit some nasty shots.
He was training another guy.
Else, you can still pave your in.
Charlatan. I like this guy's content though. This guy's under. Well, no, he's not underrated. Actually, he has a lot of views. Never mind. That is definitely not. Wait, wait. This might be it. This might be it. They're probably Valorant mains. Yeah, which I don't mind because right now I'm maining Val and CS, mostly Val.
Into the bot head,
Okay, wait.
Like you do. What do I do?
find your right sense, make a routine for yourself. Look, finding a right sense and a perfect sense is gonna be a little hard.
I
For
think this is
anyone
it.
Who not into this. Type
Let's
of
check it out.
things. But like nothing is impossible.
He jumps straight into it. He's going to show us how to find the best sense. He's going to show us how he warms up, and even that you don't need to use a third party to aim train. Like, there's so much detail in this that I love it. Now, in the background,
This
you're
is gonna be
watching my
interesting. I
first
think you'll
ranked
think this
game
is
as I
interesting.
start the aim training, as well as me practicing as he guides me.
And also most
Okay, so the guy that sounds Slavic, which is like the Russia, Ukraine, Romania area, that's the coach. So you know he's credible because he sounds like simple. He sounds like half of the best CS players. And then the guy that sounds more American is the student, I think.
important
this
thing
case.
to improve.
Well, like
You need to fix your
he
own
hired the guy.
gameplay
He paid the
mistakes
guy, and
before you complain about others. Like, please, if you wanna improve,
it looks like he went live
fix
with him or
your own
something.
mistake before complaining about other players. First thing, I wanted to go into the practice. I'm gonna just show you like a quick one. Click F3, eliminate 50. I want you to take your Vandal and make a circle into the bot head, and I want your crosshair stay on the bot. I want you to take a little different, like a distance from. Yes, this is good.
And just like that, he's going to start fixing my sense, and I'm just going to say it's kind of crazy.
I already can see that you have your sense is low for you, not the perfect one for you. You can't control it. So I want you. Wait, go to setting. I want you to make your sense 2.55.
He continues to analyze and micro adjust me until I find a sense that's a lot more suitable for myself. I also don't talk too much because I want Uka to have the stage.
Okay, this is better, but you.
We're gonna watch this part of the video in its entirety, and I want to see what you think about his method because this is really interesting. I thought it was cool.
It's still kind of low. Do it 2.6.
And it's kind of crazy because I'm watching this back and I just see immediately like, whoa, that is a huge difference in tracking ability with just 0.10 difference on the sense.
Okay, no, it's way better.
I mean, this guy's sensitivity is super low. By the way, we're talking 800 DP. Like this guy's using like a freaking 55, 65 CM. Like I have to type it into mouse sensitivity, but it's.
Can you take
0.25 is low.
your knife and like make a.
He's got to. I mean, I think he's got to be 800 DPI to have a 0.25. I couldn't imagine because it has to be 800. If it was 1600, it would be very fast, and he would never tell him to increase the sensitivity. The comments or description. Oh, we could always check the guys. This is what I do. Yeah, 800. So we know what he ended up going with his 0.3. So now we know the spoiler alert.
Spin on his head too.
And right now, all he's doing is he's analyzing my tracking ability, and you can see it's pretty washed up. There's a lot that goes on here.
65, that's
you can work
low.
with me.
Okay,
That's
fine. You have
super
issues
low.
with the tracking, you need to work on this. But now I want you to respawn the bots. I want you to micro adjustment the fast as you can.
So just
You
like
know-
kind of
you know
like
what's
this.
in my
That's
mind.
not much faster.
Yeah, exactly. But shoot them. Also, you can do something. When
Yeah,
you
that's a
shoot
very
the
small
bots,
change.
That there's two type of strafe in Valorant. There's long strafe, there's short strafe. I want you to
I almost wonder if like that much of a centimeter changes, just like this coach might be just BSing. I don't know. That's not a big change.
do long strafe and like one tap like on the bots. You know, so it's gonna be you're gonna. Yep, exactly. But like you do it fast. Or wait, I'm gonna enter Valorant and show you exactly. Before my aim was actually better when I was aim training, but now my aim's kind of fucked up. Like, I don't want to say spend too much time on the aim training. If you spend like 1 hour every single day, it really doesn't matter. There's like some specific things like you're
Yeah,
weak
very
with,
small
every human weak
difference.
with. Like example, I
I
see you
feel like
right
it
now
wouldn't be
weak with your
significant enough to
tracking, like when you
not just leave it the
uh,
same. But
like spin on the bot. Your micro
maybe, I
adjustment
don't
you
know,
need to
man.
work on
Like,
them too. Like everyone have something they're weak with. Like you don't have to just to play enter
I like the
the
Zelda
aim map.
music.
You play grid shot. You think that that's how you improve. No. Maximum like 10-15 minutes. That's exactly the max time like someone should spend on some other program different than Valorant, like for aim training. But like if you want to improve actually in Valorant, you need to spend the time more in the game, into the range, into the practice. But right now, I'm actually being lazy ass. I spend like 2 minutes into the range, 3 minutes into the range, and like go Q1 DM and I go Q comp. And
I mean, I've
I'm
felt it.
already seeing
I have
like my
felt
aim is
it,
getting
to be
worse.
honest with
But
you.
I'm actually just
Between
lazy.
41.5 and
That's I feel like I get
43.3.
lazy too. So you
That's
think
a very
like
small
a few
change too.
minutes in
I've
practice range and
noticed
a DM
a
isn't
big
enough?
difference.
If you
I remember
if you
one time. I remember at one time I was 1v1ing one of my viewers, and he was really cracked aimer at the time, and he's like, "Dude, your aim's really good," but he was beating me by about 25%, and then I switched to the 43, and then the guy all of a sudden is like, "Yo, what the like, bro, you're hacking." And I just started smoking him. Like I know that it makes a difference, but
hand is warm, like if you feel like you can hit your
it's just
shots,
funny that that
not
small of a
moving a lot
change
in the
would
DM,
matter.
yeah. Like it's fun if you whiff 1-2 times, but like more than 2 times in DM, if you whiff, no. You do one more. As I told you, there's two type of strafe in Valorant. There's this short strafe, and there's this long strafe. So what I wanted you to do here,
This
you
is
can do
great
it
though.
short. But like if you want, you can even stand here, like you do like you shoot two bots at the same time. And also, like there is something I include in my routine,
Nice
like here,
shot.
like so. I do. Some people they just stand and shoot it. Like, what? Why you just stand? Like, okay, you're improving. Okay, like you're doing something, but at the same time, why you not like doing long strafe? So in actual match, your brain like used to this. Some people
It would
go
be a
under
help if you
aggressive
struggle with
level, like in
micros.
ranked games. They don't know what to do. They just insta crouch and spray, and they die. But like just like relax, take your time. It's ranked game in the end. Like you win, you lose. It's pretty normal thing. Always like relax. Don't take it too serious. It's just a ranked game. If you're just playing ranked, like you, it's normal to
Ranked.
lose. It's normal to lose a 1v1 fight. It's normal to
It's a
do like
ranked.
bad match. It's very normal things. Like in the end, you're a human, not a robot. Even
I
if you
love
do
how
1,
different
2,
accents
3,
botch
4, it
English.
doesn't matter. You know yourself better. Always put in your head, you're better. It really doesn't matter if you think negative. Oh, I play bad. I'm ass at the game. I need to take a break. That's not how you improve. Like watch the replay.
This is cool though,
again.
right?
What? How did you?
This
How
is
did you
cool.
die
I would
exactly?
love to.
Maybe you pick wrong.
I don't know who the coach is, dude. I should just hit this coach up. Hey, how much you charge? $300 an hour. Dang. I don't even know if he's a coach, honestly. But I think what did he say? Oh, he's just #1 radiant aimer in the world as of pretty recent. Holy crap, this is a new video. According to this guy at least, right? I don't know. Fluorescent's pretty insane. So like that guy's a nasty aimer. But top tier radiant aimer. So I don't even know if this guy's necessarily a coach. I think he's just coaching. I should probably. What was his name? Uka. Uka. Sir, what sensitivity do you use? 45 viewers. Oh, he's a top 500 boomer. Whoa, wait a minute. This person might be from my tribe. I am also a boomer. Or something. Something like that. He says he's boomer. He's probably like 21. Let's see if he's correct.
Spike down A.
Or quacked.
Last player standing.
Someone was on A, by the way.
Time to jump. I'll handle this. I got the spike. I'm back.
Oh, unlucky, bro. Bro, I don't understand what we're doing. Am I stupid?
Pretty
Wait,
really
let me see.
low sense gamer.
You have one eye, so maybe.
He's like
Wait, drop me.
around
boy.
0.28. 800 DPI.
Yo, Phoenix again.
Yeah, he is. And you can see by the way he's moving his
Hey,
arm
bro, swing,
too.
bro. It's okay.
It's just what works for the individual though. Like the number, or at least one of the people that is considered to be the number one duelist in the world right now, as in like most consistent mechanical aim, is Aspas. I don't like that name. Aspas. His sense is higher than mine. Ever so slightly.
Heaven. Unheaven.
It's the
Go ahead, by
game.
the way,
You
160.
can't use that in Apex. Absolutely. Yeah, unless you're Imperial Hal. Imperial Hal used to be. He was one of the only people that was a crazy low.
Open
in
your
that game.
eyes.
At least compared to other
Happy
games.
Valentine. حاطة بيك؟ بعدها بركة صرت مو هنا.
I can't believe I thought I was streaming for like 40 minutes and just not even.
Yo, can we go see?
Alright. Let's watch one more round.
Yo, guys, see. Come to that, everyone. Omen, come.
Try not to die. Watch your eyes. Time to jump.
Nothing.
Found them.
You don't touch.
Yeah, like Simple. Simple would be an outlier. That guy's a freak.
Time to
Simple's 34 CM. 33, 34.
One enemy remaining.
MashaAllah.
Yeah, right.
The blood.
I mean, I could.
Mine is not like yours. Man, it's not like yours.
I guess I'll
Can we go see again?
go track the bot's head. Probably get off shortly, but yeah, I thought that was interesting. So I went into I saw that and I was like, I was curious if there were other people in the Voltaic Discord that were like really good at doing that. Not that I would necessarily, because you know I'm terrible at when someone gives me advice actually doing it because I'm such a freaking knucklehead. But um, yeah, exactly, terribly. So
My ultimate's ready. My
check this
ult's
out. This is cool.
My ult's ready. My ult's ready. My ult's ready.
Sick, right? And then you can like not be overwhelmed by an unrealistic amount. Like however many you kill from here end up over here. I think it's pretty cool. So what did you track with, like, the Vandal? And then the knife? I wonder if he was close to it, though. He didn't really necessarily say how far from it he should be. So it's a weird test. It is a very strange test because I don't know how much I would take that into consideration because it's like if you get up here, dude, everything looks good. You know? Oh. Stick with the Vandal for now. Here, let's go like point. We'll do something. How low do you think? Like we go crazy low, or we just go a little low? Like, do we drop down to like Demon 1 or something? 800. Like 393 is a converted sensitivity from. Dang, bro. My bad tension management is messed up. Yeah, tension management's insanely difficult on glass too. I've never really had much of an issue with it until glass. And then it's like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. It is smoother. Struggle tracking to the right. Yeah. I think I flick better to the right. I struggle flicking to the left, but tracking to the left, yeah, probably pretty easy. You don't confirm target before you flick. Not necessarily always, but I mean, maybe if you see that in games, but when I go into the training room, I'm trying to like learn how to like try to trust my first shot, and then if it doesn't hit, like then maybe correcting. But bad habit. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Do stay on the head, yeah. Three cheap. Oops. It's a misclick. My bad. Sorry, Mr. Bot. My bad. I'm sorry for that. I probably should be further back a little bit. Let's try to like loosen the arm up though a little bit. So I don't necessarily do a whole lot of arm only aiming anymore. So let's try to like break the wrist free a little. Because on 3-0 I was like only arm, like only moving my arm. I think that's part of it too. So if we're messing with like 0.3, let's try to see what happens if I don't just use my arm. So when I move my wrist, it gets... Wrist and fingers should micro. Interesting. Oh my gosh, dude. Holy sh... Holy shnikes, dude. I don't know if I could go... I don't know if I can go that low, man. I don't know if I can go below 3.5. That's slow. That is... I hate that it's working. It just feels weird. It feels weird. It doesn't feel weird like in a vacuum, though. It feels just as weird as if I did this. Like... Like it's a better sensitivity. Like 0.3 is definitely better than this, but they both feel weird. it would be 0.34. Maybe I should be like 10s and use a different sensitivity once or twice a stream and not. Oh, man. Is your crosshair in the way? Depending on the distance. Depending on the distance, you know what I could do is like down for this. Oh, oops. It is because now I'm already overshooting. Yeah, dude, just like that. Just yeah, just like that. My old sense feels fast as heck. That's my that was my 41 there. Yeah. We'll see how it feels on the polarity. I don't expect the polarity to be a whole lot slower than the Empress. I think the Empress is going to be around the same speed as the polarity is. Man, oh my gosh. Not used to it. I mean, not to mention, like, my shoulders and arms are still sore from my last workout. Damn, bro. I mean, at least I'm trying other stuff, like you said. Yeah, I don't. There's only 2 situations where I would do something like that. So, you know, and that's like, I don't know. This is just my mindset. It's not something that I want to like necessarily do. If there's a situation where like I need to snap and like just hope for the best, I guess, if that makes sense, which mostly they're not situations like that. And then also, I just do it to kind of like adapt to new sensitivities or games. And if this makes sense, when I'm adapting to like a new sensitivity or game, I try to like get the feel of what it's like to move from one target to another and just see if I can guess the distance properly. So I would never play a game like that. I don't know if that makes sense. Like I don't want to aim like that. Yeah, no. It's not. Yeah, it's not guess. It's not guess. It's not a type of aim that I want to do. But like I guess I want, like, this is how I would aim, actually. Is like more like that. But what I like to do is try to see like if it, that's how I like to see if a sensitivity feels natural to me, I guess. Is like if a flick feels natural. I guess I've only ever really yeah, I got you. I got you. Yeah, maybe it is just a bad practice. It's just something that I've always done. I don't know. You're right. It does kind of creep in, though. I don't know if I'm explaining myself right either. Because when I'm playing a match, I don't think that I usually do that. But it's like testing to see, yeah. Basically, like, I call them like trust fall flicks, and you occasionally have to do them in a match. Rarely. Like when you're sniping, for instance, right? And I just want to see what happens with a trust fall flick when I use a new sense. Yeah, I mean, you would hope this game has first shot accuracy. as well as Counter-Strike. Not perfect, but it does have it, for sure. What does 0.3 come to? Oh, that's in inches. Okay. 54.4. Yeah. 54.4. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. I'm all messed up again. Let's do something crazy high. Not crazy high, because this is 34. So it's like 34.5 or so. This is terrible. For me, the only way I could use a sensitivity like this is if I were sniping. Yeah, oh, it's high. There's like probably just like maybe 2 or 3 players that are around this area. And they're probably all South Korean, because for some reason I've noticed that like Pine, right, from Overwatch, for some reason those dudes just have a genetic propensity to use sensitivities that you wouldn't think would work and do it anyway. And I can't do that. This is way too much. It's funny because when you use a high sense, when I use the low sense, I start burning in here. On this sensitivity, I start burning over here. It shifts from top half to bottom half. This is the sensitivity I got from Oblivion, by the way. Yeah, Oblivion's weird. It's fun, but like Oblivion would be awesome if it gave you more, like it gives you the analysis. There's no perfect sense for all. Yeah, And the idea for that program is like it gives you scenarios based on the aim style that you would find in your game of choice. And it gives you the analysis. But where that game is weird is like it would be nice for it to be a little bit more clear about what it means. That was feeling clean for a second. I like it in theory, but I really don't have... Sometimes I just don't have the energy to like sit there and read into all the numbers that it gathers to figure out why it picked something for me. Yeah, exactly. That is the thing, right? I mean, that's why people lock in. Sometimes this sensitivity feels insane, dude. Like, I mean, that's why Counter-Strike and Valorant pros, they never, except for Tens, like I said, because that guy's weird, man. In a good way. Not in a bad way, necessarily. But attack shooter players, they stick to the same sense for so long because there's so much downtime. I feel like that's exactly the reason that they never change. Whereas like games where you have constant, you're just constantly aiming and shooting all the time, like Overwatch or even Apex is more so. Marvel Rivals. I don't know how I would say it, but like you have more time to feel your aim out as you go and adapt to it. But in attack shooters, you just have to hope that like whatever sensitivity you find immediately feels intuitive, because you have no time to really move from I hope this feels good to I know this feels good out, I guess. I think that's why they never switch it, because they're just hoping that like 2 minutes from now when they get into the next fight, their first bullet feels natural. It's not necessarily good, like the best reason, like you said, because you can get used to anything. And players like Tens are a good example of that. where the dude changes his sensitivity at the beginning of the stream pretty much every day. But I think that's why they do it. And then there's this gun. You could just. This is the gun where you don't need to aim. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't worry. Next time Green Kangaroo gets on, I'll tell him that. Because he's mainly an op player. So I'll be sure to let him know. Well, that was fun. And now I'm Aspas. Dude, I can't believe MIBR lost to Fury yesterday. That was infuriating. Sorry. I tried. I lost that. I had different sensitivity for hip fire, ADS, and scopes. I just use the oh, I see what you mean. I just use the function where I calculate based on zero monitor distance coefficient. So, for instance, if we like punched in not necessarily switching at the moment, but I should probably just go to cloth and use my old sense, to be honest with you. I just don't have a cloth pad right now. I really want a 0 or something. But so I use 8.7 because Vandal and Phantom is used the most. I don't really necessarily care about ADSing with these guns as much as these. And then for scope, I base it on the operator. Unfortunately, that means that my Marshall and Outlaw will feel a little bit weird because it's slightly different, but it's fine. It's close enough. So it's just at 54 cm, you can easily control the lack of friction. Oh, sorry, I didn't read the. I got 100 messages today. Let's go. At 54 cm, you're getting the benefits of glass as micros are so easy, and then you get to control the lack. I see what you mean. Yeah, you're good. You're great at typing, dude. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, Nova. I don't know if I necessarily see myself going all the way down to 3. But I'm definitely gonna start playing around with slower senses. I'm also a duelist player, right? So one big thing is that I'm gonna find myself in here a lot. Oops. Which is manageable, but I mean, I have the fitness. I do have the fitness to use a low sensitivity like this, and it's not off the table. It's actually, it's not the worst, actually, to be honest with you. It's not the worst. Oof. Try one really quick. Sure, I'm down. Let's see. Let's open Kovacs. Let's try one real quick. Hey Neo, what's up, buddy? What you up to? 80 CM. You're sick. All right. Hey, it actually did pop up. That's funny. Oops. Let's go low AF. And when I say low AF, there are, oops. There's, oh my, oh. 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 Gross. Do you know what the thing is? It just feels, you know, you use a sensitivity and you're like, you know, I could use this, but it feels gross. No, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good at all. Feels like I'm sticking my hand into, I'm taking my mouse and like sticking my mouse into like a barrel of rice. It's accurate though. It is very accurate. I guess that is one thing about, like, I get training different muscle groups when you're aim training. Like if you hit master on a sensitivity that you're not going to use probably for the next 5 months after you hit that score because you're playing a game of choice, I don't really quite understand why people will go all right, underflick. That's tough. Underflicking is kind of tough for me. I don't understand the mindset of using a sensitivity other than your own to hit. I mean, I know like you want to climb the ranks in full take, and it's extremely fun to do, and it's its own grind. I just don't understand. Yeah, it trains different muscle groups. But I go to the gym. I train all the muscle groups. 40 cm will train your micros. Woohoo! That's the best news you could tell me. Try underflicking. Okay, this is really weird. Oh, this is weird. Yeah. Especially with a sensitivity this low. This is so weird. No, I'm doing that on purpose. Because I'm trying to make sure that I'm like uh, verbally stutter, maybe. TE. TE. Oh, that's too big. That's way too big, though. Well, I guess. Weird. You need bigger targets as you look unconfident going for the flicks at the moment. No, it's not. It's not that. It's because you said underflick, so I'm trying to stop short. Does that make sense? Because I'm not trying to do this. So I'm trying to like purposefully stop short. So I'm doing that right there on purpose. It's weird. Oops, I moved to it. Just flick 80% of your usual. Hmm. That was weird. Oh, this is weird. I think I messed myself up. I just missed like 5 frames. My frames just disappeared. Lame-o. Zach, how you doing? Happy Valentine's Day. It's actually insane that there are people that play on this sensitivity. It just seems so unhealthy. I'm about to go pick up a lot of barbecue. Dude, let's go. Okay, baby. I was under flicking great there. But thank you. Thank you. I'm about to hop off, guys, and start getting ready to head out for a day date. That was fun though. You know, by the time that I get back on live again, I'll be on my 41.5 CM. Just kidding, just kidding. Kinda. I'm definitely gonna like for sure at the very least when we get the polarity, we're gonna like really start messing around a lot then. Um but time to mentally disconnect. Um and yeah, whatever we choose to actually do, um, is something we think about at a later date. That was fun though. I enjoyed that. All right. I'll catch you guys later. You guys have a good rest of your day.